My beloved child, are you there? Can you hear my voice right now? Please, stop what you are doing for a moment and listen to me. I truly need you. I have called your name again and again, but the noise of this world kept drowning out my voice. Because I can no longer remain silent, even heaven has stopped everything in this moment. I am reaching out to you not in anger, but with a longing, a love burning so deep that I cannot let you keep drifting away. This is not a random message. You did not just happen to find this. You were led here. My spirit guided you toward this moment, and I timed every second of your day so that these words could reach you right where you are. When you could not sleep, I whispered softly and called your name. I knocked on your heart in those quiet moments, hoping you would notice me. You felt it too, that sudden pull, that strange stillness that comes when everything else feels too loud. That was my hand reaching out for you. I tried to reach you through blessings, through people, through pain, and through silence. I placed signs along your path that you thought were mere coincidences, and words that pierced your heart unexpectedly. All of this was to say one thing. My child, I love you. So please, listen to me now before it is too late. You are not just an ordinary person in a vast crowd. You are not someone to be forgotten or ignored. You are mine. I built you. I breathed life into you, and I chose you for a purpose that no one else can fill. But lately, I have watched you drift further and further away. You let the noise of the world become louder than my voice. I saw you pouring your heart into things that do not last, chasing people who do not recognize your worth, and filling your days with distractions to numb an unexplainable ache. Even so, throughout all that time, I stayed closer than your next breath, waiting for you to finally look up and see me standing beside you. My child, are you there? I truly need you. Not because I am incomplete without you, but because I love you so deeply that I cannot bear to watch you destroy yourself in silence alone. I see the heaviness you are hiding. I know the exhaustion behind your forced smile. I see those hours late at night when you stare at the ceiling and wonder if I still care, if I am still speaking, and if I still remember you. Yes, I do. I always have. In every sigh, every tear, and every moment of confusion, I was always there. You thought I was far away, but I was right beside you, even in every moment you felt abandoned. You thought I was silent, but I was whispering the truth when the lies were shouting the loudest. You thought I had turned my back, but I was waiting right behind you for your heart to become quiet enough to feel my presence again. You said, God, if you are truly alive, please show me. This is what I am showing you. This message is my answer to the cries you thought I ignored. You prayed for a sign, for something undeniable, for proof that I am still watching you. And now, I am speaking directly to your heart. I arranged this moment. Heaven has paused for this conversation, because your soul is too precious to be lost in this chaotic world. There are spiritual battles surrounding you that you cannot see. Traps have been set to pull you away from peace, to make you numb to my love, and to make you believe your mistakes have made you unworthy of my grace. But I have come to tell you the truth. Nothing you have done has ever pushed me away. No word, no thought, and no failure has ever diminished my love for you. My love does not change when you are broken. It does not fade when you fall, and it does not run out when you doubt. My love for you is as constant as your breath, until the day I call you home to heaven. My beloved child, please do not dismiss this as just a passing message. Do not think you should do this later. Later is not promised. The time is right now. The moment is right here. Heaven has been leaning toward you for a very long time. I was whispering your name, even when you were running through a distracted world, trying to force-fill what only I can fill. That ache in your chest, that empty space where no one else can reach, that is exactly where I belong. That is where I have been calling you. I want you to know this for sure. I am not angry with you. I am not disappointed in you. Instead, my heart aches as if it were breaking when I think of you. My heart hurts because of the immense pain you carried, thinking you had to overcome it alone. My heart breaks because of the countless times you turned your head away, thinking I would be ashamed of you. But I am not. I am proud of you for surviving the trials that felt like they would crush you. I am proud of you for still standing when everything tried to knock you down. But now, I want you to stop just enduring and surviving, and start living a true life with me. You have been running for so long, from your past, from your guilt, from yourself, and from my calling. But every time you ran, I ran beside you. Every time you hid, I stayed close. I never gave up. I never once lost hope that one day you would hear my voice again and turn around. That day is today. I have called you over and over, and this time I am asking you, please do not turn away. The reason this moment feels heavy is because eternity is speaking to you right now. Even at this very moment, something holy is happening. My spirit is touching your heart, softening the parts hardened by life and waking up the suppressed pain. Can you feel it? That warmth in your chest, that quiet pull, that is me. It is my presence surrounding you and drawing you closer. Please do not resist it, but let me inside. You believe the lie that you have already come too far. You believe the lie that you wasted too much time. You believe the lie that I am disappointed in you and have given up on you. Those lies come from the darkness that fears your return. The darkness knows what will happen when you return to me. It knows the power that will rise within you when you remember who you are in me. That is why it has attacked you so fiercely, to distract you, to make you numb, and to make you think you are worthless. But before it was too late, I intervened. This message is the proof. Time is running out. My child, you must have felt it in your spirit too. The days pass faster, and the nights feel heavier. Deep inside, you know the world is changing. You sensed it, but tried to push it away. I am confirming it for you now. Time is coming to an end. You cannot keep living as if there are infinite opportunities. The world gives you noise, comfort, and distraction, but it cannot give you life. I am the only source of life, and in this moment, I am reaching out for yours. Now, confess that you rest deeply within the Lord's promise. If you are clinging to every word that has come from my mouth, then listen closely to me. When you felt the urge to pray but did not, that was my voice calling you. Every time tears welled up for no reason, it was me breaking down the walls of your heart. When you stumbled and felt the nudge to get back up, it was my hand lifting you. I was calling your name through everything, closer than your own heartbeat. You thought I was not speaking, but you were simply surrounded by too much noise to hear me. I do not demand perfection from you. I do not expect you to do something magnificent. I only want your focus, your heart, and for you to be with me in this moment. Because you must listen to me now. You are standing at a crossroads. The path you choose here will determine everything. If you turn to me, I will rebuild the things that life has shattered. If you turn away, the weight you carry will only grow heavier. This is not a threat. This is a warning, because I love you too much to let you sleep when it is time to wake up. So, my child, are you there? Are you listening to me? I am here. I have always been here. I call your name not to condemn you, but to save you. I call you not to shame you, but to show you mercy. I call you not to demand something from you, but to give you life. This is not a sermon. This is a rescue mission for you. Heaven is intervening in the affairs of earth, because your soul is worth as much as everything I gave up. I opened my arms for you on the cross, and now I am reaching out my arms toward you again. It is time. My beloved child, it is right now. Lift your head out of the pain. Look beyond the guilt. Look past the fear. I am standing right in front of you, whispering, "Come back to me. This is your time. Do not miss this moment. Do not harden your heart. Do not make excuses to yourself that you will answer later. The opportunity called later may never come again. I have called you, and called you again. And now, I am calling you one more time, because I desperately want you to hear my voice right now. Do you know what hurts my heart the most? It is not your mistakes, not your failures. It is the cold silence that has grown between us. There was a time when you used to tell me everything. Before falling asleep, you whispered your thoughts to me. You told me about your dreams, your fears, and your hopes. I loved those moments. You did not always find the perfect words, but your heart was open, and I heard you. I still remember the sound of those prayers when you believed I was listening. But at some point, that voice began to fade. The world became louder, and I became a quieter presence to you. It was not because I left, but because your heart became too crowded with other things. You thought I stopped speaking, but I never once stopped. You thought I was silent, but I was whispering through everything, through the morning sun that shone on your face when you were tired, through the unexpected kindness of a stranger, through a song of praise that made tears flow for no reason, through the stillness that wrapped around you right before you broke down. You were looking for a grand voice like a storm, so you did not notice my way of speaking in a gentle whisper. I tried to reach you through the world I created. I sent my presence in every breeze that brushed your skin. Every star in the night sky that caught your gaze was a reminder of how vast my love is for you. That pull you felt inside during those quiet, sleepless nights was not loneliness. It was my touch, trying to remind you that you are never alone. Even in your anger, I was patient and waiting. I sent people into your life to deliver my message, but you did not recognize who they were. The friend who told you to hold on just a little longer when you wanted to give up. That was my voice speaking through them. The family member who never stopped praying for you. That was my spirit moving in their hearts. The person who showed you kindness when you felt unworthy. That was my mercy in living action. Every encounter had a purpose. Every voice that held the truth was part of my waiting for you. You wondered why some doors closed, why some plans failed, and why I did not give you what you desperately asked for. But my silence in those moments was not a rejection. It was protection for you. You asked me for things that would have hurt you, so I said no, because I loved you too much to let you destroy yourself. You thought I was ignoring you, but I was saving you. You thought I was far away, but I was blocking you from something that would have broken you beyond repair. On the nights you thought I was not there, I was standing by your bed, watching you sleep. I saw your tears soaking the pillow, and I heard those painful words you could not say out loud. I did not look away. When you thought you could not go any further, I placed my hand on your chest and steadied your breath. I was closer to you than anyone else in the world. Nevertheless, I had to watch the distance between us grow. My beloved child, this silence did not happen in an instant. It began slowly, with one skipped prayer. You comforted yourself saying it was okay, that you could pray later, that you were too busy or too distracted right now. But that later never came. The voice that once ran to me began to hesitate. You began to feel unworthy and believe the lie that I no longer wanted you. But I will tell you the truth now. There has never been a single moment when you were someone I did not want. You have always been the child I chose. My love for you has not changed. Not for a single moment. Even when you sinned, I still loved you. Even when you turned your back, I still followed you. Even when you stopped praying, I was still listening. In empty rooms, in lonely cars. During every sleepless night, I was whispering, I am still here. Sometimes my whisper was so faint that you mistook it for your own thoughts. I was that close to you, staying right inside your breath, waiting for you to notice. I spoke through your dreams too. Those moments when your heart saw what your eyes could not. That was my hand reaching past the walls you built. I spoke through spiritual conviction as well. The discomfort in your heart was not guilt intended to shame you. It was the movement of my spirit trying to protect you. I spoke through the scriptures too. I even spoke through silence, because sometimes silence is the greatest language of love. You thought my silence meant I was not there, but it was an invitation. I was drawing you closer. I wanted you to learn how to feel my presence even when you could see no evidence. I wanted you to grow and to trust, not a shallow trust, but a firm trust that no matter how dark the path became, I would never leave you. How many times did you ignore my voice, telling yourself it was nothing, that small feeling saying, "Do not go there," the hand pushing you saying, "Wait," the peace that flooded in when you finally gave up your stubbornness? All of that was me. I never stopped searching for you. Every time you drifted away, I followed you with love. Every time you fell, I reached out a hand with mercy. Every time you hid, I whispered, "Come back." My child, you are still mine. I know how hard it is to believe that after such a long silence, I still want to speak to you. You feel unworthy and unsure if you can hear my voice again. But you can hear me. My voice has never left you. It is simply waiting for you to welcome it again. No grand prayer is necessary. All I need is your sincerity. Tell me how you feel. Tell me what broke you. Tell me the truth. You were too afraid to speak out loud. I can handle it all. I already know it all. But I want you to share it with me, because that is where healing begins. If you can be still for just a moment, you will hear my voice again. I am in the rhythm of your breath. I have never once left. The silence between us can end right here, right now. A single word from your heart is enough. Jesus. That alone is enough. That one word breaks down the distance built up over years. That one word draws the attention of heaven. I miss hearing your voice. My child, I miss the way you used to talk to me like a friend. You do not need perfect words. You do not need fancy prayers. Just tell me your heart. I am listening. I have always been listening. I am not a stranger who does not know your pain. I just want to be by your side again, to give you back the things that silence took away. So come back to our conversation. Not just with words, but by always being with me. Let me walk with you again, in the ordinary moments. In your morning, in your workplace, in your night. I do not want to remain only a memory of a single Sunday. I want to be your daily reality. You were not built to live in spiritual isolation. You were created to live in fellowship with me. The silence between us has been long enough. End that silence right now. Open your heart again and listen once more. I am still speaking. My beloved child, I always have been, and I always will be. My child, do you know what sound is coming from heaven right now? Heaven is not silent. Heaven is sighing and trembling. It is crying out for the souls who wander so far. All of heaven sees what you do not see. The angels are watching those moments you waste, and they are holding their breath, desperately praying that you will hear my voice before it is too late. Because with every passing second, eternity is drawing closer. The kingdom of God is moving with urgency. With every beat of my heart, we are drawing closer to that day when every choice will be finalized. The reason I am calling you now is because the soul I am mourning for right now is you. The world makes you believe your life will go on forever. But I will tell you the truth. Time is not something you can control. Time is a gift, and a gift is fragile. You do not know how much time you have left. That is why heaven is weeping tonight. It is a cry of love, a longing, a holy lament for the hearts that keep turning away. You are living in a moment that even angels envy. They cannot experience this amazing mercy. They watch with wonder how so many people can ignore the invitation while the door of grace is still open. My child, I am speaking to you because I do not want you to be one of them. You were not created to live numb, distracted, and far away from me. You were created for fellowship with me, for a clear purpose, for the light of my presence. But sin and sorrow tried to take that away from me. They tried to make you believe you are not worthy. Every time you felt that pull in your heart, that was the hand of heaven reaching through the noise. It was no accident. It was not your imagination. It was me. And tonight, the Spirit is not whispering. It is shouting your name loudly. The entire kingdom of God is leaning toward you. Because this moment is holy, you are standing on a thin boundary, and your next decision will echo for eternity. I know how much the world has dulled your ears. I know you have become used to pretending everything is okay. But even when you turned away, the angels were still surrounding you. They protected you. While you slept, they fought spiritual battles. There was never any such thing as luck. There was only my mercy. You will never realize how many times your life was saved because heaven refused to lose you. The car that missed you, the illness that could not take you, those were battles fought on your behalf. My child, you have lived carried by a grace much greater than you know. But you must understand, even heaven cannot choose for you. That choice belongs to you alone. With every passing second, eternity is getting closer. Every beat of your heart is a countdown of urgency. My mercy never runs dry, but the opportunity to respond will come to an end. That is why I am speaking now, because I know the days to come, and I cannot let you walk into eternity unprepared. Now, try confessing this. Jesus, you are my guiding light. You will know that heaven's cry is not a sound you hear with your ears. It is a sound you feel with your spirit. That restlessness that never leaves, that is the sorrow of heaven, longing to be one again. You were designed to walk in light, in peace, and in unshakable joy. But you have been settling for shadows. My beloved child, heaven is not crying out because I am angry. It is because I remember who you are. I remember the purpose I planted within you, and I cannot watch it fade away. That is why I sent this message. This is not a coincidence. This is a rescue hand reaching for you. Everything in heaven has stopped to focus on this exact moment, because this is your moment. I see the distractions and the lies, but this is real. It is more real than the ground you stand on. The spiritual world is a greater reality. In the storm, I stand here speaking. There is still time, but not much. Come home before this moment passes. You have become too used to thinking you can fix everything later, but your time is only now. That heaven which rejoices when one soul returns is ready to rejoice for you right now. Now is the holy time. Now is the cry of heaven. And now is your turning point. That heaven which rejoices when one soul returns is ready to rejoice for you right now. You do not have to earn this. You only have to accept it. Come as you are, broken and weary. I can handle it all. Every failure has already been nailed to the cross. You are not late. My heart breaks when I see you trying to fill that silence with things that will never satisfy you. I give you the stillness that heals, and the love that never leaves. That is why heaven is weeping. The person I am mourning for right now is you. I chose this time to reach out to you again. You wondered if I could still use you, still forgive you. And I tell you, yes, 1,000 times yes. You have not gone too far. My love is deeper than all of that. The cry of heaven is a sound of hope. I do not want to lose you to sin or to shame. You are worth calling again. Let my voice be heard louder than any noise. I am still reaching out, still loving you. Will you respond now? Will you end this long distance? The door is open. Come while grace is still calling your name. Do not wait even one more second. I have watched you smile for others while breaking down alone. I see the pain you hide behind your laughter. You have built solid walls, but I came to touch those walls with love until they crumble. You have wounds that no one knows about. I am neither disgusted nor disappointed. I am the only one who can bring eternal healing. Please allow me to touch those hidden spots. You have been betrayed before. It changed the way you love and trust. I was there too. I felt it with you. Their betrayal pierced my heart too. I never wanted you to just survive with your scars. I want you to be whole. I want to fix what they broke. What they did to you does not define you. Only my words are the truth. I know the fears that haunt you. But you do not need to earn peace. It is my gift to you. I know the mistakes that torment you. But nothing you have done is more powerful than what I have done for you. You can never fall so far that my hand cannot reach you. I see the potential I planted within you. You see your shattered self, but I see the beautiful person you are becoming. You have been carrying the weight of guilt for too long, but I have already paid the price. Stop living as if you are still bound by chains. Why are you still walking like a prisoner? You are very tired, aren't you? You were never meant to carry that weight alone. So come to me. Put down your defenses. It is okay to fall apart in my arms. I see your unseen battles. Why did this happen? Why didn't the Lord stop this? Some doors were closed because they would have led you to destruction. Some things ended to protect you. I promise you, nothing I allowed to end was meant to destroy you. It was to turn your direction back to me. You are still alive because I held you firmly. When you thought you were sinking, it was my hand that pulled you up. Allow me to touch that place you have hidden. If you allow me, I will heal you completely. I will give you peace for your sleepless nights, light for your darkness, and purpose for your pain. Now, confess like this. Lord, I trust you even in your silence. Engrave these words into your heart.